Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Steam Controller Essentials, where we look at more basic operations of the Steam controller to help with the more novice users, or some of these features may actually be unknown to some of your more intermediate and advanced Steam controller users. Today we're going to be looking at Steam Chord, which, as I've gathered from Reddit, is actually a very unknown feature that has been recently added. It showed up in beta August 20-something, 23rd maybe, and a few weeks ago it showed up in stable. And you access it only in big picture mode. We actually can't get to it from the desktop settings. But you go into your settings cog, into configurations, and you'll see we have two new configurations here, big picture and Steam button chord. And Steam chord's what we're going to be looking at today. And as you can see, it's a global config that can be accessed at any time regardless of game or application running, and you access it by holding the Steam button. Much like Steam back used to open the keyboard and Steam right trigger used to take screenshots, we now have access to edit these how we see fit. And for those who watched my past video about adding media keys to the Steam controller via action sets and templates, you'll notice a lot of similarities here. That tutorial video is completely obsolete now because of the Steam Chord. I have my audio config here, all my stuff for recording and screenshotting, streaming, and then I've added, because this is more of a generic config, I have mouse control, task manager closing windows, alt tabbing, and a Windows key just for basic navigation. And like I said before, you access this by holding the Steam button. So if I hold the Steam button and move the scroll wheel, I get the volume, even though I'm in my big picture configuration. And it's actually a very powerful tool because you can set up stuff like Alt F4 or open the task manager if a game crashes. Before, you would have had to make a utility action set, preferably through a template so it could be easily added to any new game, and put that in there. I don't recall many people actually asking for this feature. I definitely don't remember seeing it on the subreddit at all. And I'm actually very glad the Valve put it in. Like I said, it makes my old tutorial obsolete in a very good way. This reduces all of the headache of my old process to get the exact same effect, and actually a little more streamlined, because the old one required you basically gave up a button to access this, and now it's on Steam button hold, which originally didn't really do anything anyways. So as with any config, you can do mode shifting, you can do action sets, although honestly I don't really see that you would need to put that many commands in here, but if anybody does, please let me know. I definitely like to see innovative ways to use the Steam controller. Many people have gone about this in different ways. I was looking at this person's, and they have their music control, shift alt and control, task manager, control alt delete. I even put the magnifier in there, and on the mode shift they actually have all their power buttons. So that was a pretty interesting config I saw when I was browsing through these today. But definitely go out and use this. There's no reason not to create, even if you're just going to put in something simple like task manager or alt tab just to get out of a game if it crashes. That right there is worth it. I also like to have the mouse here just in case the game requires that I use the mouse for maybe just a 1 or 2 time thing. I don't really need to put it in the config. Maybe I don't have space in the config and it's such a fringe case that I need it, that it's there. And if I needed to, I could put right mouse and middle mouse using activators. I still have this bumper open. So yeah, there's no reason not to, even if you just use Valve's default one, which isn't by any means horrible. You still get your Alt tab. Oh, that's really about it. Okay, maybe it's worse than I thought. They really should have put Task Manager in here at the very least. But you have your mouse and you have your Alt tab, so those kind of work. So yeah, go out, make one today, play around with it. Worst case scenario, get you out of a tight spot. So, hope you enjoyed this. Look forward to more of these basically Steam Controller 101 type videos in the future. And until next time, happy gaming.